I'm gonna start with an update. Update is that some of the beaches are already open. There was a video from the, it was I think it's what is it, Karangasem Info, and there was a video about when they are talking about what is open, what is still closed. Liberty still closed, Gemeluk still closed, Amed Harbor and Melasti still closed. In the front of starting, let's say, in the front from our dive center, pyramids are open, Bunutan, Lipa Beach, all the way up to the Japanese, also open, so no problem at all. So we can start diving, and that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna have some divers, so we will go diving tomorrow. And that makes me a little bit more happier. But, you know, I always use, you know, my but. It sounds like a but, or sounds like all the situation makes me think about a lot of things. Visited a friend yesterday, and he has 2 kids. He's not really his kids, but anyways, he's taking care about those 2 kids. One is 14 years, another one is 12 years or 13 years. And he said, "Marian, can you advise them what to do?" And I was like, I was trying to remember what I did. Actually, I've been going to so many universities and studying in the schools, and I'm just simply thinking about how many % of that knowledge I really need nowadays. But then on the other hand is that I understand that if you take straight, then of course the biggest part of this knowledge you don't need, but this knowledge, this different knowledge, actually developing your brain, and later on in a life this logical thinking make you understand other things, which is absolutely not connected with this particular stuff what you've been studying in university, school, or wherever you've been, college, anywhere. So I think that one of the things which really helps is the languages. The good way to train your brain is to study languages. I understand in so many situations nowadays, especially when we have this translators, you can plug in your ears some headphone and it will translate any language, and that's what we're moving towards. But you know that studying language by itself really developing your brain, and it's interesting what it gives out after a while. Today I have this existential questions, what's next, where I wanna move towards. That's what I've been thinking all these 2 years. It's the 2nd year when I'm thinking about it, but I still didn't figure out until today when I met another friend. And in the beginning, you know, it's all my ideas comes into my mind when I'm discussing with someone. And we got a really good conversation, and that that friend, he's really reputable technical diver, not only here in Indonesia but in the world. And it was really nice to talk to him and discuss about the things. And I think during this conversation I figured out what I want to do in the future. One of my mottos always been that always communicate with the people from whom you can learn something. Don't waste your time with the people from whom you cannot learn anything. We have many people in our lives with whom we are forced to communicate because it's a kind of part of your life, but if you want to learn something, then you have to learn from someone who's higher level than you and trying to reach the same level. And I think it's, for me, definitely it's the time to move on. I think I've been stuck on some things what I've been doing for so many years already, and it doesn't mean that I am going to give up on the teaching and all these instructor courses, definitely not. But I think I need something else. I need this fresh air. It's like I need something new. Like previously it was instructor courses, and I was so interested to do all these instructor courses, and I will do them because it's also actually any single IDC. That's the time when because you have so many different students, you have to find the way how to explain same thing but maybe 100 different ways. That's really developing you as an instructor. You evolving a lot during these processes, and that's why I'm not going to give up on it. But one of the things I've been thinking about, what I've been planning about, is technical diving. And now when I'm doing more little bit technical dives because of the Anna, because I have this diving buddy and someone with whom I can do these technical dives, that makes me think that in the future I definitely would like to be a part of some technical team, some group of the people who are passionate about the technical dives. I have no ambition to become some reputable technical diving instructor or instructor trainer. No, I don't have this ambition. It means for me the most important would be just to be around all these guys who've been doing all these things and been developing themselves as a technical divers. It would be just simply amazing and simply very interesting to be around. And that's what I will do in the next years when all this madness will be over. I would like to do some technical diving expeditions, go some remote places, do rebreather dives, just to show the people the story that technical diving is not only for these tough guys, but the technical diving can be so different, and it can be so accessible for a big group of the people. I think that's kind of, it can be my mission, right? So that's because at the moment I have a feeling that everybody is just trying to prove that technical diving is not for everyone, and it's true, it's definitely not for everyone, but it's actually more approachable than you think. And that's my thing. Like, for example, we have so many interesting places all around Indonesia where there are no any dive centers, and you cannot go to the dive center and get some tanks and go diving. For me, it would be to find the solutions how to do these dives, how to find the new places maybe which are really interesting and no one knows about. So it would be interesting also for the people, because then they would participate like in a kind of expedition, and that's the next step and next interesting stuff for myself. It's not good that when you have all these day offs I'm a kind of workaholic, just because simply I cannot just sit and do nothing. I need to do all the time, and as long I have nothing to do, so then I have this trouble. I'm sitting thinking maybe too much and making trouble for myself. All right, but it's I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I was so happy to have this meeting with Mark today and start thinking about other things than what I'm usually thinking about. That's great. All right, that's it for today. Pretty boring episode, but it's okay to have sometimes boring episodes. You cannot have 365 amazing episodes. Sometimes it's ups and sometimes it's downs. Sometimes it's really intense days, sometimes it's really slow days, and that's how the life is going on. All right, thank you very much for watching. Smash the thumbs up button, follow, subscribe, and see you tomorrow again. Bye.